Hello, my name is Gina Chaves and I'm going to talk about the teaching methods that I learned in Methodology in Foreign Language Teaching course. I use in the practice process the direct method in the topic past tense or travel expressions. I use the target language only, that was English with a translation. The emphasis on listening and speaking skills was very important, and the indirect explanation of grammar tips. The use of questions and answers strategies to induce conversational skills was other principle that I followed in this class. In the phrasal verbs class, I used thorough physical response that is based on teacher commanding of a specific instruction that involves kinetics, and the students react by responding the indications, imitating movements, which let them internalize grammar and vocabulary more effectively. It enhances listening skills mainly, and the teacher must create a positive environment for students to participate. In the third class, that was called Let's Plan Our Trip, I used tasks-based learning, and here the lessons are organized around specific meaningful tasks. The teacher can give some useful information for students to begin the task, and the grammar isn't taught specifically on the first stages. It might be explored on analysis phase by correcting students' mistakes. It has a strong communicational approach, and students play the main role. Another classes that I attended from my partners were, for example, simple future, irregular verbs, superlatives and comparatives, and there were many methods that I checked watching these classes. For example, grammatic translation technique, natural approach, and learning community language. For me, the outstanding experience was that in task 2, that was my first experience teaching entirely in English. So for me, it was really intimidating at the beginning, but it was an exceptional way to face my insecurities and learn from the experience. Not using traditional instruction for grammar was very difficult for me, but it was innovative because students didn't feel it as a traditional class. And it's a very interesting method for intermediate and advanced students. This course has let me discover many valuable specific methods and approaches for English teaching that I didn't know before. So being able to apply the principles and main features of these methods gives exceptional tools for future teachers to take the better of each technique and use it according to the context, the student's abilities, and resources availability. And a research problem that I identified was what is the best strategy to adapt these methods, principles, to students that are used to study with more traditional approaches and still being effective. And I want to let you this message. Don't be afraid of trying new styles or approaches to connect better with your students. Everything is going to work if you keep an open mind. Thanks for your attention. Goodbye.